Hello, my soul family. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a brief sneak peek into my Sacred Woman Healing Circle. So we're going to begin with some fire breaths that we do in each gateway. This is a special 4-month transformative holistic healing program that is part of the Sacred Woman program. There's other videos there as well, meditations to follow along, and specific messages and teachings for Sacred Woman. And they're all based on the philosophy of ancient teachings. So it's really amazing. We really connect to Egyptian background and their secret methods of healing and rituals. So we're going to begin with some fire breaths that I just finished doing a healing circle for the Sacred Healing Gateway. So this is a powerful week. And yeah, I just want to give you a brief, show of what it looks like. So we're going to begin to close your eyes. Do our 4 introductory inhales and exhales. Before we begin our 100 fire breaths, we'll do just 4 introduction, because as we progress in this program, we eventually reach 1,000 fire breaths. And these 1,000 fire breaths basically represent the 1,000 lotus petals of illumination, of enlightenment. Okay, so let us begin. And let us begin. So inhale through your nostrils and pump out through your abdomen, and make sure that your diaphragm is contracted. You're definitely going to feel sore. You're going to feel the contraction in your abdomen, and just keep exhaling with your mouth closed through your nostrils. So inhale and exhale through your nostrils. Now, the whole purpose of meditation is that the longer time we spend in meditation, the more purified our body's sacred temple will be, and the more aligned and clear our Ba, which is our spirit, will become. So we always aim to lengthen the amount of time in meditation in each gateway. So I'm also going to walk you through right now, and just a quick meditation that you can do any time of the day when you're feeling, overwhelmed or any sort of emotion. Be brave, sit still, and just be quiet and relax deeply. And with each inhale, you're gonna envision purple light covering all your aura. And each exhale, with your mouth open, you're gonna exhale all impurities from your body, mind, and spirit. And we're gonna repeat this for 7 times, slowly but deeply. So ready, set, go. Now you should be feeling lighter like a feather. And this moth feather that Egyptians really used symbolically is representative of balance, harmony from within and from without, in our environment, in our relationships, and within our body, mind, and spirit, making sure that we're always aligned with the divine. So that is how, a brief little overview, how we're going to end this meditation. But I also want to end with a prayer, a sacred woman prayer, okay? The sacred woman prayer, spirit prayer. Let's see, which one should we choose today? Let us do the sacred healing one, because I feel like, actually, let us do the sacred woman spirit prayer, because that's the one that we do in every gateway, and it's the general one. So, and this is also, you know, getting aligned with your divine femininity. Sacred woman in the making, sacred woman reawaken. Sacred spirit, hold me near. Protect me from all harm and fear. Beneath the stones of life, direct my steps in the right way as I journey through this vision. Sacred spirit, surround me in your most absolute perfect light. Anoint me in your sacred purity, peace, and divine insight. Bless me, truly bless me, as I share this sacred life. Teach me, sacred spirit, to be in tune with the universe. Teach me how to heal with the inner and outer elements of air, fire, water, and earth. Namaste. In Egypt, they say Hetepu, so that's symbolic of same thing as saying Amen or Namaste. So this program is really amazing. I guess let me give you a brief overview as to what this program is about and why you should purchase it, because it's amazing. Okay, so it's always, we get cozy in every gathering. It's really, really healing. This is how I created this program. So I do a study session. So basically we spend like about an hour studying each gateway. Then I do another recording for the actual ritual gathering, the circle. So I walk you through the circle, because you should be doing that on your own for the 7 days. And I also record a meditation audio that you can follow along. And it's a special visualization meditation that I created that you can just fall asleep to and just go into another world too. And then I give you also the written format. So you can also just follow along with the written format if you don't want to hear the videos every day. And the whole purpose of the program also is for you to be able to do it eventually on your own. This is where you become the master, because every student becomes a master with practice. So you first need to become the apprentice and be willing to learn things, and the divine will illuminate you with enlightenment and all the spiritual knowledge that you need in order to be able to lead others to the light as well, other sacred women in your life, and all the women who present themselves on your soul path. Because that is the cycle of life, right? That is the circle of life, is we learn from our masters, and then we become the masters, and then we teach others, right? And that's how we all grow as a humanity. So the first gateway that we go through is actually, first we have the gateway 0, which is all about healing our sacred womb, helping us to heal from all past traumas to our womb as a woman, especially if you've ever been abused or treated unfairly, or just any negative self-beliefs or any past life traumas for that matter. And this program, I really feel like it could even apply to masculines, because the gateways are very, you know, non-gender specific, but basically meaning that this is a sacred woman is because through the womb we also give birth, right? So a lot of women can experience miscarriages or actually a lack of fertility because there is an energetic spiritual blockage in the womb. And I created various videos about that. I even did a women's forum talk about the spiritual reasons for a miscarriage. And it's all available as part of the program. It's kind of like, it's the Sacred Woman program, but it's also like a women's forum. So you also get other videos as part of that program. So then we move on to Sacred Gateway 1. And that is the one of sacred words, because we are always to speak healing. That's what a sacred woman does. She heals with her words, and she heals with her vibration and her touch. That's all what a woman does, a sacred woman, a divine feminine. Then we move on to Sacred Gateway 2, which is all about sacred food, because we need to nourish our body with the most utmost high vibrational healing food from Mother Gaia, because our body temple is the holder of our spirit and all this sacred healing energy within us. So we need to feel our body the right way. Then we move on to Sacred Gateway 3, which is that of sacred movement, because we need to move. This is exercise, getting in tune with our sacral chakra, dancing, feeling the flow, and getting our flexibility in, because this moves the energy and the circulation all around our chakra. So I do talk a lot about this in my upcoming book as well. I teach you about all the 14 chakras. Then we move on to Sacred Gateway 4, which is that of sacred beauty. Because as a sacred woman and a divine feminine, we know that sacred beauty radiates from within. It's not only external, but it's within. And we also, as a sacred woman, embrace our natural beauty. So we do spend a few times a week in our natural beauty, our hair natural, no makeup. And this is all about embracing all that we are, and our partner should love us for all that we are. Because then we move on to Sacred Gateway 5, which is our sacred space. We are to create a sacred space in our home, in our work environment, and all of our environment should feel sacred. If it doesn't feel sacred, then something's out of alignment. And especially when it comes to your kitchen, this is our healing kitchen laboratory, which I talked a lot about in my health and wellness program. And I create healthy recipes for you based on this program in my health and wellness program. So I actually take you to my healing kitchen laboratory. And then we move on to Sacred Gateway 6, which is sacred healing. And this is our ability to heal ourselves. We remember our ancestral lineage and our shamanistic roots, a sacred woman, African ancestry, Egyptian, Nubian philosophy, rites, and teachings that our ancestors left behind us to remember. And this is why, I bring about here my 2 sacred stones to really help me to tune in with this ancient wisdom. This is my brown, kind of like earth star chakra stone that really helps me to connect with my ancestors. This is my Egyptian pyramid stone made of some solar plexus stone that is really good. I think it's a carnelian. And of course my mala beads. Always I teach you how to pray and how to use this. And you can also refer to this like as a feather, or you can actually have a feather, which I have a clear quartz crystal and a feather on my office desk, always to keep me in alignment. Then we move on to Sacred Gateway 7, which is all about sacred relationships and helping us to attract the most sacred high vibrational relationship. And by working on our own healing, we naturally attract a partner. And our beloved, our spiritual other, we can know how to heal them because we are healers now, that we learned in Gateway 6. Gateway 8, we move on to Sacred Union. It's when finally we are ready for sacred matrimony. And this is where I teach you, how to truly see this union as sacred and godly blessed and a gift from the divine. And I talk about these 2 gateways actually in one of my love show episodes in season 1, episode 8. So if you want to catch up and watch those, you're going to get insights into what this program is about. And finally, we move on to Gateway 9, which is Neferatum. It's the ultimate initiation pinnacle, when you have finally graduated and then become enlightened on your journey as a spiritual woman. So it's really healing, and that's kind of like the ending of this program. And you can do this program as many times as you want. And in the future, I might start doing this actually in person as well, because I really feel called to repeat this program several times. As soon as I finish this program, which is going to be within 2 weeks in English, you can already get started on the program. Of course, there's a lot of videos there. I'm going to begin the Spanish version as well. And then I'm going to be doing the live in person in the future when we're able to travel, right? So really take a look at that program. It's on my website, christieramirez.com/sacredwoman. And I really hope to have you join me. And if a lot of you join the program and you leave me in the comments in the program that you want to actually do healing circles, we can actually create, private meetings to gather actually and talk about this program. So if you need any personal guidance or a question Q&A session that we can do as well. So the more women that join, there's already a few of you who have joined. Thank you. You'll be getting your confirmation email, and I'm really looking forward for more women joining me in this program. Have an amazing and beautiful day. Namaste.